Hello, everybody. So, I wanted to um talk to you guys really quick um and let you know what I decided about the channel. Now, don't worry, the channel is going to keep going. I'm not going to stop posting or anything like that. Matter of fact, I've been kind of thinking of some new ideas as far as what to do to, you know, change it up a bit. I don't want to just be gameplay or just be me talking to you guys or whatever. I do want to start going outside, like recording outside. Now that may be on my phone more often than not. Or I may start taking my laptop to like different places and like recording from there, like go to coffee shops or whatever. Um, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. But anyway, my thought process. So I have to admit, I kind of got pulled into the I must be a YouTuber, and by being a YouTuber, I mean like getting my channel monetized and being able to make money off of doing ads and stuff like that. Well, part of the problem is that the way YouTube currently has it set up, you don't get ads right away. The first step is to provide getting members of your channel, which basically asking people for money. And I know how bad the economy is right now, and I do not want to do that to you guys. I do not want to um rely on you guys to, you know, to pay my bills. I don't have many bills, but like Keith and I have talked, and it's like I want to, which is why I'm trying to find a job, at least part time, so that I can help contribute a bit to the thing, and so I can start saving up my own money. But at the same time, I don't want to have to rely on you guys. Um, cause I did some research last week and looked at my numbers, looked at my analytics and all that, and basically came to the conclusion. Like, what's weird is that currently, at least I haven't checked yet today, but the last time I checked, I had 73 subscribers. So I've lost two, which is fine. That's not, don't worry about it. If you need to unsubscribe, totally understand that. But I was just curious, because what I had done earlier in the week is I had looked, because it seems like a lot of you guys who are subscribed to me are subscribed privately, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. And I was just curious, do I have any subscribers who are public? And like, I know quite a few years ago, like, I had some subscribers that would occasionally leave comments on a particular video or whatever. And so I was curious, oh, what happened to these guys? Are they still around? Are they, are they still subscribed to me? Yeah, weird thing I found is that I think, and keep in mind that I don't know for sure, but I think a lot of these people who subscribe to me, like, they're, how to explain this? Like, I know I talked about the Key of Awesome before in this channel. It's a channel that ran for, like, years, and they did fantastic parodies, a lot of fun, and just different things, and, so a lot of these channels seem to be, like, they're bigger than me. Like, they had, like, some of the ones I looked up had, like, 20,000 subscribers, but they, like, they would just subscribe, but they never said anything, if that makes sense. So, as you guys know, YouTube seems to be very big of, if you want your channel to grow, you have to have an active audience, and you have to have your, the people who watch your videos have to, be subscribed, hit the notification bell, do all, leave comments, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, well, why am I not getting there? Well, turns out that 10 out of the 73 subscribers that I currently have, 10 of them, well, not only did they subscribe to me, like, a few years ago, like none of them except for one channel has subscribed recently. At least out of all the ones I can see publicly. And don't worry, I cannot see your data or anything like that if you subscribe privately. So, and that's totally fine. If you guys want to keep your info private, I truly believe there's a reason why you want to do that. So, I'm not upset by that at all. If, like I've said before, I want this channel to be a safe space. I want this channel to be someplace where you can just come watch videos, go on to somebody else, watch their videos, whatever. The only thing I do hope is that sometimes if I watch somebody else's video, like I know I mentioned Tom Powell, I know I mentioned Hawk Broadcast, Park, I say her name, Park Rose Permature, I think is how you say her name, but, and I'll continue to do that if you guys are interested, I still will highly recommend those channels. Same thing with, like, other people who stream games, like Gab Smolders, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, whatever. I will try to call out, try to help support smaller channels. And, like, I think that's part of it, because there were a couple, there was one channel, I don't remember the name of it right now, but there's one channel where the creators said in their bio how old they were, and they were a minor. And I'm like, I'm not touching that. Nope, not gonna get me with interacting badly with minors in this day and age. No, thank you. Not that I would if I could, but you know what I mean. I was like, that was the one out of the 10 that I was like, what? But the weird thing is that a lot of these channels aren't active anymore. Like I said, there was one channel that recently subscribed to me, and it's a channel called Car AI or Car Owl. I don't know. I'm hoping it's Car Owl. But the weird thing is, like, I went to check out their videos, and whoever the creator is, they're apparently like a taxi driver or something like that. Or they drive a car and they give tours. But the other weird thing is that they don't speak English. Like, they speak in a completely. I didn't even recognize the language. And so it was like, well, that's weird. And then the red flag that came up for me was, if it's Car AI, I'm assuming that means they use AI in their channels somewhere, somehow, and, like, do I think AI could be a useful tool? Absolutely. Do I think it's highly abused as of now? Do I think it's nowhere near ready to be, for people to build these large data centers that'll destroy the environment and that people don't want and all that? Yeah, I definitely do not like. I definitely think there needs to be more research on AI. Matter of fact, there's a video I started seeing on YouTube that looks like AI. I don't know if it is, but like it talks about, it's like a search feature or something like that. But the funny thing, what always cracks me up about it is it's this cartoon fox, and he is not cartoon, but like CGI, or like, I don't know, not cartoon, like hand drawn. But anyway, so he's in the jungle and he's talking about this search feature or something like that. And he's like, something about, and you can get the plus feature, which is even better and more effective. I'm like, effectiver is not a word. It's more effective is what you're looking for. And it's I don't know if that was just a mistake. Somebody was just like, we need this ad out now. And they didn't double check or whatever. But I don't know, I just thought it was kind of weird. But yeah. So, and like the other thing that kind of cracks me up is that a lot of these channels, and I'm assuming the Car AI or the Car Owl channel subscribed to me probably in the hopes I would subscribe back. And it's like, well, I'm not going to subscribe to a channel that possibly states that they have AI, that they use AI somehow. And I'm not gonna subscribe to a channel where I can't understand what's being said. Now, here's the weird thing. I mean, maybe not necessarily weird, but like I stated, that the person who's recording the video speaks in a not doesn't speak English, or at least doesn't speak English in the video, but their description is in English. So I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm wondering if it's the kind of channel where they took somebody else's videos and they uploaded it to their channel. I don't know. Again, I have no idea. I have no proof or anything. But again, it just seems kind of weird. It's kind of like, why would your description be in English and yet your main actor is not speaking English? So, anyway, but yes, that was the most recent public subscriber that I've had to my channel. But here's the other weird thing. I didn't know that you could subscribe to somebody without privately. I didn't know that you could do that. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. And again, I just want to reassure, as far as I'm aware, only I and probably somebody at YouTube can see your data, I'm assuming. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but only I can see, but I can't see, let me rephrase that, I can't see your data if you subscribe to me privately. I can only see the public subscriptions. But yeah, I was just curious. So it seems like 10 channels, I'm going to go ahead and call them channels, who subscribe to me publicly over the years are not on YouTube anymore. Like, they haven't posted in years or at the latest months. At the earliest months? Anyway. But yeah, so they haven't posted anything in quite a while. And then there is this one channel, I can't even remember the name of it now, but it had something to do with the Wizard of Oz, but it looked very AI slop, or at least the thumbnail did. And so it kind of looked like, again, one of those channels that takes footage from other people's channels and re-upload it to theirs. And so I was like, well, whatever. And so, but yeah, but I also did notice that I'm apparently getting a lot of views, and a lot of you people aren't watching for longer periods of time, which is fine, which is cool. So, as of right now, like I said, I don't know if this will change at all in the future, but as of right now, I'm perfectly content with just being a quiet, calm corner of the internet where you guys can come listen to me talk, watch me play games, do what, like I said, I do want to do more travel-esque kind of type thing, more exploring videos. But yeah, so wherever you got, but I will encourage you guys. You don't have to subscribe publicly. You don't have to comment if you don't want to. That is fine. But if you guys do want to, like, what I might start doing is start, like, asking a question. Like, instead of, like, I know I've asked you guys, oh, which game should we play next? What I might start out doing is giving you guys, like, one option, you know? Like, say, do you guys want me to play Tiny Bookshop again? Try doing that one again. Do you guys want me, leaving just one comment and just, you guys can like the video if you like that idea. Like I said, we don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. I'm just trying to, like, I'm not trying to get you guys to engage more, but like I said, I do want to do the kind of videos that you guys would like. And like I said, these types of videos, these are going to be just random. Like, I won't upload anything about, oh, I'm going to record a vlog or anything like that. I just kind of wait until I have something I want to say, and then I'll upload it and say it, and then, get it out for you guys. But, like, if I start exploring out there and taking my phone with me and recording as I go, maybe I'll give you guys, like, you want me to go to the Exeter Cathedral? Leave a like if you would like me to do that, or whatever. Or, like, later on this year when the Christmas market comes back, I could record that, and, if you guys would like to see what that looks like, or whatever. So, yeah, I just want to make it easy for you guys. If you guys don't want to or can't or whatever the reason might be, I don't need to know. But if you guys can't or don't want to leave comments or whatever, we can find a workaround for that. Like I said, there's always the like button or, other things. Whatever you guys, want to. It's just a little bit harder when I'm not sure what you guys want. And like I said, there will always be a part of me that is like, oh, I wonder if they'll like it if I do this, or they'll like it if I talk about this, or, whatever. But I guess the algorithm does help with that, because the algorithm does kind of show me if you guys like a particular topic, or like how many of you are watching at a certain time or whatever. But we'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. Some way to keep you guys, that we can communicate without you guys having to talk or whatever. And like I said, I don't know why, and I don't need to know why. That is fine. But the other thing I have to say, we've been playing a lot of Scarlet Hollow, and I do remember, one particular thing you can say, if you guys remember the last scene that, Charles Shaw Jr. shows us, um, during the play is that, young Edward Dean and young Charlie sitting under the table and talking about puppet shows, and it's kind of funny. One of the things you can say to Tabitha, if Tabitha's with you, is geez, even possessed Stella is monetizing hobbies. Like, that's the thing. I've got to realize that this might not be a job for me. It might not be a career for me. But the nice thing is that I have more freedom and I can make it a hobby. I can be, like I can upload pretty much when I want to, and all that. And yeah. So, I don't know. So, but like I said, I'm totally understanding if you guys don't want to or can't talk or whatever. That's fine. No worries. And I'm sorry that I don't know if I got panicky, but I definitely got into the mindset of if I'm going to be a YouTuber, I need to be a paid YouTuber, And like I said, it would be nice, if I could do that. But, like, even if I could, it's going to take a while to even get to the point where I can do the members thing. And after that, then I have to keep working, and eventually I'll get to the point where I can get ads on my channel. And like I said, I'm like in my 50s, and I'm like, I still enjoy, talking to you guys, uploading videos, playing games, all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to, I guess the easiest way of saying it is I don't want to make this my life. I don't want to, I'm worried that if I make this my job, that'll suck a lot of the joy out of it. So, for right now, I'm going to leave this channel as just a hobby. Something that I do when I have time. Something that I do for fun. And like I said, you guys can just come enjoy whatever antics I get up to, and like I said, we'll take it one step at a time, and if things change down the road, I will keep you guys up to date. But in the meantime, you guys feel free to hang around, feel free to watch other videos, feel free to do whatever you gotta do. And I'll be here, and we'll be here together, and we'll have our own little corner of the internet where we don't have to talk a whole lot, or you guys don't have to talk if you don't want to. And yeah, again, I'm sorry. Sorry I got kind of not frantic, but got into the mindset of, oh, I've got to be a paid YouTuber, Like, that's not necessarily the case. Especially if I manage to find a job. and, then say I have to work, you know, 9 to 5 or whatever, a couple days a week, or something like that, you know. Because then I might come home and I might be like, I'm too tired to record anything, or I just want to play a game by myself for fun, or whatever. So, anyway, so you guys can relax. You guys don't have to worry about me changing things. We're just gonna keep going as we've been going. And I do love you guys. And yeah, thank you for sticking around and for watching and for pressing the like button when you feel like it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna do things a little bit different in our little corner of the internet. Like I said, if you guys want me to do something in particular, like I said, I might start asking you guys a question, especially when we get closer to the end of this playthrough of Scarlet Hollow. I might ask you, bring up a game and be like, should we go back to this game, or should we try a completely new game, or whatever. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know you can talk if you want or need to, or you can talk to each other. I'm perfectly fine with whatever you guys want to do. But yeah, I do love you guys, and I'm not planning on going anywhere, for at least not for right now. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a good week, and I will talk to you later.